Hey guys, how's it going? Oakland Raider time. Man, yesterday was a tough game, but it just shows you where the Raiders need to improve. And this is a team that has all upside. And I love the direction that y'all are going in. I love the coach in Jon Gruden. I think he's doing an absolutely spectacular job this year. The offense yesterday was absolutely impeccably good. Derek Carr, it was an offense that should have dropped 35 points on those suckers yesterday. Derek Carr, stupid play with his tiny ass hands, fumbling over the goal line. Dumb. Derek Carr, dumb. Red zone interception. Then the Raiders also got stopped from the 1 yard line. I would have went play action. So the offense, if they converted in the red zone there, very doable. They go from about 21 points to maybe like 40-something points. But Daryl Worley, guys, he was getting burnt yesterday. And we're going to have to do a film review on this debacle of Aaron Rodgers and what he was doing yesterday to this freaking Raiders defense. But it was a debacle of all sorts yesterday. And it's partly Aaron Rodgers being elite, but the pass rush needs to get home if you're going to have a chance to beat Aaron Rodgers. Stooping roughing the passer call. Packers get every call, but Packers are a damn good team. And you're not going to play Aaron Rodgers every week, luckily for Daryl Worley in the secondary. But, you know, Mullins out of Clemson needs to get on the field, okay? He needs to be instated into this lineup, okay? I'll tell you, these safeties, even the con man, but it was really number 20, Daryl Worley, was getting burnt yesterday, and they were attacking him. And that throw to Valdez Scantleg, that was just an 8-yard out route, that can't be a touchdown at any level. So, Paul Gunfer, you go from loving what Paul does, like when Paul Gunfer has a great plan against the Bears or against Jacoby Brissett. The Raiders are good physically up front. Like Mad Max Crosby is a beast, you know. These guys play hard. You know, this defense is still relevant. The Raiders are 3-3. Like, it's not time to even panic on this season. It's time to get back to work and bounce back. And I just think what Chucky has done, he's raised the bar with beating Denver, with beating the Bears and the Colts. The Raiders have raised the bar. And they're headed in a great direction with Mike Mayock. Josh Jacobs is a big-time player. Trent Brown has been fantastic as an offseason move. Mike Mayock has worked his tail off. And Mad Max, I mean, what a gem. Foster Moreau, incredible. Brandon Waller. Guys making plays. Keelan Doss making plays. Marcel Aitman. The offense playing really well. Derek Carr, sticking with Carr. Carr, you know, first of all, there's so many teams with bad quarterbacks. You're not going to be selecting a quarterback next year. I just love how this Raiders team is getting developed. Now, it's going to come down to Paul Gunfer because this aggressive style defense, he's going to get burned a lot. Now, he is aggressive, and sometimes it's going to work. But we need the Raiders need some very good pieces in the secondary. That is the ultimate what the Raiders need is they need Farrell to play awesome. This defensive line, they're kind of getting an identity, but it's all about the defense. And I think the offense was fixed, but the Raiders have 2 first-round picks because of the Amari Cooper trade, which is a great, great trade because wide receivers don't win you games at the NFL level. And this Raiders team, if you're going to jump to a bandwagon, this is the team to jump onto. They are the next up-and-coming team. And I believe in 2 years, if they stay healthy and things go according to plan, Derek Carr, this is the class of the AFC West. The Chargers are going through a downward spiral right now that nobody saw coming. They fell off a damn cliff. Melvin Gordon ruined the Chargers. The Denver Broncos with John Elway, they don't have an owner currently at the moment, which is a tragedy, which is not something to ever make light of. And Pat Bowlen, who is a great man and who's well respected amongst the NFL. But John Elway can't find a quarterback to save his life, and Drew Lock's going to have to be developed, and this defense, and Vic Fangio's an old coach, and I don't love their direction, and Scangarello and that offense is not coming to the forefront right now in Denver. Kansas City, they're going to end up having to pay Mahomes, Spagnuolo, and Reed. I just think that Jon Gruden's going to have a more complete team, and this Carr contract is not terrible. Carr's all about winning. He's a good enough quarterback to win a Super Bowl. He's good enough to do a special thing in the NFL. He's good enough to be special. He fits the modern NFL. He can move around. He has a quick release. He played very well yesterday. He has good touch on the deep ball. Jon Gruden again. Jon Gruden's been my favorite coach in football this year. If they get into a wild card, I would even rate Jon Gruden. I know LaFleur will probably win Coach of the Year, but Jon Gruden doesn't have Mike Pettin. He doesn't have a really good defense. Aaron Rodgers, the Packers have come into their own, and you got to give Brian Gutenhurst a ton of credit. He made some tough decisions. He got rid of Jordy Nelson and Randall Cobb and those types of guys. But the Raiders, they are the team that's coming. They are getting complete. They are hitting on all of these young kids, and when you hit on the draft, you're going to be a damn good team. Build through the draft and hit, and that's what Oakland is doing. Patience, Mike Mayock, scouting, everything in Oakland is trending upwards.